Hello, I'm Adam. Welcome to Reptile Curiosities. Today I'm going to be showing you my golden gecko, Houdini. His nickname is Houdini the half-tailed gecko, and there's a very good reason for this. Right, let's find out where he is.
Yeah,
right.
This is the gecko I've been talking about, his one.
Now we're going to focus on that tail. I'll tell you
his
his
story. The macro light on him.
Yeah, I can get the macro light on him. It's just turned off.
He's peeping at us through the thing there. I love this guy.
We just turn it down.
There
we go.
Is. This is Houdini. Do you want to talk a little about him?
Right then, so Houdini's story is that when I actually got him...
Need the light.
Oh, sorry.
Because we're keeping him on.
When I first got the this little guy, he actually had his full tail. But what actually happened was when I introduced him to his old setup, which is just a bit of a small tub, he got a bit panicked, felt trapped, obviously under his bedding or under his hide or something, which then caused him to drop his tail. Now, I never found the tail, because when I actually discovered him, he was eating something. Which is when I noticed the half a tail. He'd actually eaten half of his tail after discovering it on the floor, obviously after he'd calmed down.
Yeah, let's see if we can get a shot of where his tail came off there. See, it's regrowing. So, do you want to give them an idea of how long that takes to regrow?
Well, my analysis, especially from the advice I was given, was based on the fat-tailed gecko being a bit larger, and that was about 3 to 4 months, meaning that Houdini should have his tail within about 2 to 3 months, max. It may even be a month if he's well fed.
And how well do they grow their tails back? Because I know leopard geckos don't grow it back exactly how it was.
I won't know for sure, but judging by the fact that it's only half a tail that he's actually lost, he may regrow it fairly decent. I know it won't be 100% perfect. Maybe he'll go to his branch. But
yeah.
so far...
Put the lid back on, maybe he'll come onto his branch.
Yeah, that normally does him too.
Do you want to talk a little about how the cage is set up and how it works? Like with the ambient heating instead of like snakes.
So, geckos are very different from snakes. Snakes need somewhere to lay on to get the heat. What geckos need...
their stomach or their chest, their belly. Because
they live in humid, temperate environments, it's not a warm floor they want, it's warm air. So what goes on here is there's a heat reflector blocking a heat mat, which is blowing heat around the box. And mainly out of these two vents. And it spreads along, creating this ambient heat. And it's pretty obvious that it's working because there's a line of the humidity around the back where it's all been sent.
And also on the front here.
Yeah, and on the front. However, all back here is dry. So far, it's working.
The temperatures, just here, this one's reading 27, and this one's reading 25.5, so they're alright temperatures for a Vietnamese gecko. We're trying to keep the temperature up.
If I leave this on its full setting for too long, it'll probably get to about 35 degrees. I'm trying to get it around 30, so when it gets around 30, I'll turn it back down to an optimal temperature.
The average temperature reptiles like at like Monty from my ball python down there.
But as you see, in the 27 region, he is happy.
Yeah, his colours have gone back to the golden with the stripes and the purple.
Yeah,
just gorgeous.
Because when he was moved from there into a holding box and into there, he got quite stressed. So his colour went from this lovely golden purple, as shown here, to this rather drab brown, almost like the female with the white stripes.
Yeah,
in front. Of course, on him, the white stripes are still visible, but I can't see at the moment because the plant's still covering him. So, but yeah, so that's Houdini, my half-tailed gecko. He's a fantastic little buddy. He's definitely he's come a long way since we first got him. When I first got him, every time I stood up, boom, gone. He'd just spaz out and run around. But now, I can stroke him. I have stroked him in the past.
I've been able to stroke him as well. He has come a long way.
And you've handled him a couple of times.
Yeah.
The first time you had to grab him, he bit you. He now hasn't bit you since.
Nah, he's got quite good. However, my tokay gecko, let's see if I can find him. I've got a nice, if I can focus on it, got a nice cut there, got a bit there, and this is the worst. He's got me right on there. And then those 2 dots there are from my carpet python when I slipped up when I was feeding him, and I didn't expect him to eat, and he kind of caught my hand as well as the rat. But
now,
yeah.
One thing I will point out so far is there aren't many mealworms gone from when we last checked. but they'll last for a while.
He eats crickets most of the time. He's like, you put about 20 in, and a half an hour later, there's like 2 or 3 like scattered around left.
Yeah, there's one drowning, and there's
they're a bit silly, really. They're a bit
don't
very
aim
smart.
their hops.
No, they just sort of like every morning when me and Adam both wake up, we both have geckos. We wake up and their bowls are filled with drowned crickets.
Drowned or drowning crickets.
Yeah. The gecko doesn't mind when he gets a drink. He gets a little snack while he's at it.
If he'll actually enjoy the squirt this time, because last time I squirted, he started actually drinking the squirt, and it was really interesting because
they do drink water droplets and stuff.
Because don't do it.
Chameleons.
Don't do it with the lid right off. I won't do it with the lid right off. Just partially opened, just in case he makes a bolt. You ready?
Yeah.
You see, in a minute he'll start licking his face. I just get the tip of his face. Right now he does that. He panics first. There you go. He'll begin to lick all the moisture off his face, and he'll drink it.
Oh,
and that is how they drink in the wild.
That's quite cool, that is.
I'm glad you got that. I'm going to want you to cut that and send that to me. But, yeah.
The whole video's going to be on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, but I want a little bit. But, yeah, so that is how...
Or are we putting this one on our Facebook page?
Both.
Right, well, yeah, so...
But, yeah.
This... Do you want to move on to Missy?
Well, might as well, since the other two snakes are here.
You've seen Axel, and Axel's my big boy that bit me today. And I said about the daughter that he has, I got before I got Axel, Missy, my baby carpet python. And this is her in here. If you could, hang on, I can get the lid off.
I can film through this.
Yeah, I want to film through the top here as well. There she is. I'll get her out quickly. She's sitting down where it's warm, because it's quite warm down there. But this, if you can get the macro on her, this is Missy, and she's an adorable little animal. I mean, if I can try and get her... Would you like to hold her and talk about her?
More than that, she's your snake.
Oh, yeah. You've had her for the past month, though.
Yeah, I have. And so, same with the other guy who will show off in a sec.
Yeah.
The guy who started it all.
But this is Missy. She's got some amazing eyes. She's meant to be a pure jungle carpet python, but I really don't think she is. She looks very similar, but her eyes are just jungle carpet pythons. As you saw with Axel, they've got completely black eyes, and her eyes are just this amazing silvery beige colour.
Of course, she's just as spazzy as her father.
Yeah, she's just as active and all over the place as her father. Only difference is she's a lot more manageable size and doesn't break everything around you. But this is her little bed bit just up here. She likes to sit in there, as you can tell. But, yeah, I'll put all these branches in there so she could look good in there. And by the way, the cage is going to be redesigned, and I'm having a bit of trouble getting her off because I'm one-handed.
Hang on, let me just put the light down.
And she doesn't want to get off. Oh. But, oh, she's coming right over the camera. Yeah, if she can get her off.
Right, you take the lid, and I'm just going to put her right in the bottom. She'll spaz out for a minute, and then she'll calm down and realise, oh, hang on, I'm safe.
Something else we need to do with this animal is we have to tape the lid down.
Because she's surprisingly strong for a start.
She can actually push the lid open just enough so she can squeeze out. So we have to actually tape the lid down.
Oh, there we go, he's on his branch.
Ooh. Do you want to get the macro quick?
Yeah, I'm going to get the macro and take a few shots.
Alright, just before we move on to Monty, let's get a few shots of Houdini on his branch. Because we took this branch out of Missy's cage today and gave it to him, and he's loved it.
Can I take some pictures before he bolts?
Yeah. You can see the striping on his back as well. But he's... Oh, wow. That is an amazing picture.
Now I'm going to try and get a whole shot.
Yeah.
Camera focus.
Adam's an amazing photographer.
Right. Now, the last picture I want to do is from the front. So I'm just going to slip my way around the other side here. Before he decides he wants to not be on his branch anymore. And we'll try and get that. You know how I was talking about a channel logo?
Yeah.
I think we have it.
A golden gecko. Oh,
that golden gecko.
It's gone to a weird screen.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, wow. This camera just doesn't do it justice, but... Well, that camera does it justice, but my phone camera is not doing that picture justice. That is amazing.
Right then, should we move on to Monty?
Yeah. Right, do you want to hold the camera and I'll show off Monty?
Yeah, if you want, you can try. I can try and do both this and the macro light.
Yeah.
But take the light on, turn down the intensity a little bit.
Right, try not to press anything there. But this boy in here, who's actually come out, or did you get him out?
I had him out for a picture.
Alright.
But
right, I'm picking him up quick. This little boy here is the one who started it all. This is my baby Monty. I love him to bits. I got him when he was about 3 months old on Craigslist, and he was so skinny and pretty much dead when I got him. And I didn't tell anyone about him. I actually tricked people into thinking that I was getting a ball python that was in the shop, when actually that was a female, and I've had Monty the whole time. And then I sort of like said, I've got the new snake, and yeah, I unveiled Monty to all my friends and family. And but yeah, he's come a long way since I got him. He used to bite all the time. He hated being handled. He was so small, so skinny. He had stuck shed, all sorts. And now he's this amazing, almost a year old. He'll be a year old on the 30th of September. So he's about a month time. He'll be a year old.
he is.
I just love him to bits.
Fortunately, as might I quickly add, he is on a hunger strike. He is not eating at the moment.
Quite skinny at the moment.
But
he's healthy, he's happy, and he's coming back home with me tomorrow, back to my reptile room. Same as Missy. And then Dusty from the other reptile room is coming here. So, yeah. But Monty is... I just love him. He isn't just a normal, he's a normal, but he's het for albino. And the way you can tell that is he's got a lot lighter colour, his pattern is very broken.
Hang on, camera's focusing.
And if you get him like this, you can see up the side here, he's got all these half circles going right along the sides of his tracks. And that's a marker for carrying the albino gene. So he doesn't show snake ball pythons with genes. They can have what's called a het, which my boa is a het for salmon, but he's a normal common boa. But he's het for salmon, and he's obviously a pink show through in this slightly faded pattern. And obviously with Monty, he looks like a normal, but he's got some slight differences that show that the gene he's carrying, which is albino. So that means there is, I reckon that judging by the fact that the markers are so clear, I reckon he's probably about a 50% het, which means about half the babies he breeds could come out albino and half could come out normal, depending on what he's bred to, because then that could then mix in with other genes like spider or Mojave or stuff like that. But
so I think the obvious question to ask here actually would be, how big would a normal bull get in the wild?
Males are known to get to about 4 to 5 feet long, and females can get about 6. But in captivity, it's normally males about 4 or 5, and females about 5, possibly 6. But males tend to stay a lot more slender than the females. The females get very wide-bodied, but both of them will still get very heavy-bodied because they're a shorter but heavier-bodied python.
Compared to the carpet, which gets a much fatter head, much stockier, but yet much thinner and longer body.
Yeah. Because they're arboreal. These are ground snakes, as you can tell. He's dug a hole under his thing and he sits in that all the time.
Do you want to demonstrate? Do you want to put him down and show off the pit that he's dug?
Yeah, if
his
I put
water
him
needs
down
clean.
Here, he'll disappear off under his water.
And that'll be the last I see of him probably most of the night.
But if we take this off like this, he's got his little pit underneath there that he's dug himself.
I did help him a little bit when it got a little too small for him.
Yeah.
But other than that, most of that he dug himself, and I couldn't get him out. Every time I put him in his hide, buried it all up, he'd dig it all again.
Yeah, but right, so that was Monty. He'll be at my room tomorrow, my reptile room. So I'll give you a tour around the place then as well. There's been Houdini and Missy, and Missy will be back there tomorrow, and I'll show you a comparison between her and her dad. But right, Adam, would you like to say the last words, I guess? Because you're better.
You have been watching Reptile Curiosities. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. And if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.